everybody, welcome to my channel, Universal Soul Vibrations. We are going to take a look in this video at the month of January for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to be doing a crystal casting reading as well as some cards. I am trying out the crystal casting, so it's a fairly newer thing for me. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and share and get me some subscribers on my channel here. So as I said, this video is going to be for Pisces. The areas that are covered are work, finances, home, travel, friendship, love, self, and family. And let's see what we got here. That one that rolled away, that's like my favorite stone. All right, so at the center of your reading, I'm going to put this stone right here at the center, and that is chevron amethyst. It's really pretty, really beautiful stone. I actually love this stone. There is going to be, I have two stones for news. One is good news and one is not so good news. And the chevron amethyst is, there's going to be some good news coming in. So that's what is at the center of your reading in January. So January, Pisces, is going to bring in some good news for you, whether you've been waiting on it or not. It's definitely coming when the chevron amethyst, and it looks like everything kind of revolves around this. The chevron amethyst, so the news that's coming in for you may offer you some serenity and peace, because the chevron amethyst is a natural tranquilizer, and it offers this. It's also a great stone for strengthening intuitive guidance and psychic awareness. So whatever this great news is that's coming in for you, Pisces, it's going to give you some peace of mind, basically. And like I said, that's at the center. For the work and finances, we have Jupiter crossing both of those. And this is actually a great planet to have here, because Jupiter is all about expansion and growth. And lepidolite is the stone that crystal that I'm using for Jupiter. As I said, Jupiter brings expansion and growth. So if you own your own business, Pisces, you could see January bringing some expansion and growth into your business. Jupiter's about good fortune, gain of wealth and money. So it looks like some good things are coming in for you, Pisces, for work and finances. And I'm really feeling that a lot of it's going to be for the people who are self-employed. There are some transitions that are going to have to take place when it comes to work and finances. Maybe some reorganization and releasing some old ways of doing things. So it's going to be like kind of a restructuring of your business in January is what I'm feeling like, Pisces, with the Jupiter here. But when you do that restructure, it's going to bring you good fortune and bring you more expansiveness and more wealth and more money into your realm. So that's awesome. We don't have anything in home, travel, or friendship. In love, we have the luck stone, lucky in love, which is opal. And the luck stone is kind of that stone, obviously it's about lucky and fortunate circumstances. But this stone's all about things happening in your favor. And I feel like this doesn't, I don't have this written down here, but I really feel like with you, Pisces, this opal is here with the luck stone because something is fated here. So I feel like with love with you guys, Pisces, for the month of January, something fated is going to come in for you, whether you meet somebody by accident or someone from the past comes back. The opal is an emotional stone, and it does reflect the mood of the wearer. So watch your moods. It intensifies emotions and releases inhibitions. So it can make you vulnerable, encourages freedom and independence, and helps to release anger and claim self-worth. So what I'm kind of feeling like for you guys in the area of love, Pisces, is that there may be love coming in for you, and it's just going to kind of trip over it. And it's not by accident, okay? It's one of those serendipity moments. All right, so in the self, Pisces, we've got Neptune. And Neptune is fluorite. And just as I said earlier, guys, I'm just kind of learning how to do this. So if you guys have a little patience with me. Yep, Neptune frees us from the bonds of the intellect. So what they mean by that is that whatever we keep ourselves trapped in through our mind, Neptune helps to release that. And it brings extremes of beauty and love, okay? It brings solid long-term goals. It can be the planet of illusion. So things may not always be as they seem when Neptune makes itself present, okay? But this is in the self. So with this being in the self, when we talked about it freeing us from bonds of the intellect, I think that you may be looking at yourself in a different light in the month of January with Neptune coming in here. Like I'm kind of feeling like because they say that Neptune is the planet of illusion, is that the way who we really thought we were is not who we are at all. And you discover a new piece of yourself with Neptune being in here. Okay, and in the family we've got the heart chakra, and we've got the sacral chakra. Okay, so the heart chakra is all about love. So with the family, I'm feeling like it's a very loving family environment for you, Pisces. And sorry, I kind of lost my color of thought here. I'm sorry, it's the solar plexus chakra, not the sacra. The sacral and the solar plexus, I always get the two of them mixed up. That's why I was stopping for me. I'm like, I know that's not the right one. So with the solar plexus being here, I'm feeling like, it's in the family area. And like I said, with the heart, and we got green adventurine, it's talking about love. I am forgive myself. I am the source of healing. So, there's a lot of love in the family area. But with the solar plexus chakra, when we look at the solar plexus, it's located in the upper. It's your center of personal power. So I'm feeling like your family is your center of personal power with you Pisces. I was just trying to think of how to put everything together. Um, Yeah, I just feel like that's where you find your personal power is within your family. All right, let's pull some cards and see what we get here. Let's start with the work. So we got the Four of Wands when it comes to the work situation. And the Four of Wands is usually all about could be celebrations, it could be weddings. So there may be something coming up to celebrate when it comes to the work thing, and that would make sense because we had Jupiter and lepidolite in your work and finances, and Jupiter's about expansion and growth. So that's an awesome thing. Stuck in the energy came up with this. As you can see, he's got his truck stuck in the mud. Behind him is the rainbow. So I'm feeling like you were feeling very stuck for a while when it came to work, but then you kind of restructured things. Remember we talked about changing the way that you do things. I said I feel like this more relates to people who have their own businesses. Your business got very, very stuck, and you had to reinvent it, rebrand it, I guess we want to say. And with doing that rebranding, moving into this new year, this month, it's going to bring you a lot to celebrate when it comes to the work situation. Finances. And I think that's a lot of what the good news, the Chevron Amethyst is. Eight of Wands. So finances. Eight of Wands is about, fast-moving energy, really fast-moving energy. So there's going to be money coming in very quickly. And this card, this particular Eight of Wands, the way it is, it gives you're able to face your desires head on and move full speed ahead. Okay, so that's a good card to get with the finances. Work and money and family, they're all good. Actually, Pisces, most of your stuff is pretty good here. So we got this card with this, and it says decrease on it, but I look more at the image on these cards. And, she's got some water and it's trickling through her hands. So I think part of this is, yes, the money's going to be coming in faster, but don't let it go out as fast as it comes in, okay? like she's holding it in her hands, but it's just falling out, okay? So I think that's a warning there when it comes to the money. Let's see what we got for the home. Boop. What does Pisces got for the home? I forgot to do your overall card. We'll do it last then. So you got the Eight of Pentacles with the home. And the Eight of Pentacles is all about putting work in, okay? Building something. Becoming the master of something. So maybe you're going to be doing some home improvements. Changing some things at home. Maybe you're making an office at home. Because that looks like a workstation there. If you haven't already. A home for Pisces. Peace. Got the peace card. Her up in the clouds. Okay, I think, between work, finances, and the home, Pisces, you're pretty well set. You are content at the moment with the way things are going. All right, next we got travel. It's all about balance when it comes to the travel, and that certainly is the tip nowadays, okay? You know, the Justice card is all about finding that, seeking the truth, finding balance. This particular Justice card too, it can ask, is all about, not all about, but can be about asking you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Take all of it and grow from it. And that's under the travel area. So maybe you planned some travel situations and didn't plan them enough, and things didn't work out too well on those trips. So this time, make sure there's enough planning going in to what you want to do, especially now, because it's a lot more difficult, especially if you're traveling out of the country to travel. So you have to make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. So just make sure all the planning preparations are done. Pisces, though, I feel like you are planners, so maybe not go back to where you went before. Pisces and travel, the Justice card. Yeah, we got the teacher card with this. Learning lessons is the message I get with this. And Justice card can be about learning lessons as well. So learning from past experiences, I think, is your message here, Pisces. You know, past travels, situations that didn't work out too well for you. What do we got in the friendship for Pisces? All right, somebody's giving you a headache, Pisces, because they're yapping in your ear constantly. So I'm not sure if you have a friend who is a gossiper or someone's been gossiping about you. And I know the Five of Swords doesn't mean that traditionally, but this card, every time I look at it, that's all I think of, because that crow is yapping in his ear and it's giving him a freaking headache. Okay, so you may have a friend who is very chatty and very gossipy. Oh, now it makes sense. So we got the family, friends, and guides. So Spirit has been yapping in your ear, okay? Spirit's been around you. It could actually be a friend who passed, because it's under the friendship, or someone that you were very close with. But they're saying, you know, that either your family, friend, or your guides have been yapping in your ear. This one up here, he's back here jumping up and down. Hey, woo. Do you hear me? So listen, Pisces. And what do we got for the love? Love for Pisces. So we got the Three of Pentacles. So in the love sector, so I don't know, we got a little threesome going on here. No, I'm only kidding. And the Three of Pentacles is about working with others, community. So maybe there's a love interest in your life who you actually, and I said a lot of this reading seems to be referring to people who are self-employed. So there could be a love interest in your life in which you do business with, or in business with. The only thing I'm going to say, because the behind the mask came up with this, and the behind the mask card is about people wearing masks, okay, not showing their true selves. So whoever your partner is, they may not be revealing their true self to you. And in the self area, Pisces, we got the King of Mighty Swords. Okay. And he's got the owl in there, the crow. He's got a lot of flying things in there with him. That was the first area that I was drawn to. So he's up in the air a little bit there. And this is in the self. You know, with this King of Swords in the self area, what I feel like this is saying is that you're taking a hard look at yourself. When the King of Swords shows up. And I feel like he's put himself out in nature just to get clear thinking when it comes to himself. And remember I said with Neptune can be the planet of illusion. So there, I said that I felt like maybe by the end of January and moving through January, you're not going to feel like the same person. That there were pieces of you that were hiding and now they're coming out. You can see things more clearly with the King of Swords, and you're able to make clearer choices and decisions with the King of Swords coming out here. So I think just seeing things more clearly when it comes to yourself and where you want to go and what you want. Setting goals for yourself. Obviously, it's January. And yeah, I was going to say, and they're going to lead you to things that you never thought you'd do. You got the New Beginnings card with this. So there's definitely going to be, I said, a new you in the month of January. And with the family, what do we got for the family? For Pisces. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is taking a step back, taking a rest, healing. Although it seems, as I said, seems like from the crystals that came out that everything is good with the family. You know, that parts where you get part of your personal power is from your family. Let me see what quantum card comes up with this. Make sure I don't forget to pull your overall card at the end. Usually pull at the beginning, but that's okay. I love this Four of Swords card too. He's all wrapped up and sleeping comfortably in the nest. Being comfortable with the family. And yep, I got the kindred partnership. Just, I think things with the family, like I said, are good. You can feel comfortable there. You can feel connected. So some good things with the family. All right, we're going to use the, Oracle of Life, 7 energies cards. for your overall. Nice. You got the shining through card. And right away you can take a look at it, and there's a big light coming out of the flower. When we talk about shining through, and remember I said under the self, by the end of January, you weren't going to really recognize yourself. This is going to be a period of time this month where Pisces, you really start to shine, okay, and grow. Your true self is really going to come shining through this month. The shining through card is saying that you're being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you're required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offered up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, you shine brightly. It's time for you to be the star of your own life, basically. When this card comes up, you know, you've put a lot of work in, and you've come so far that you can't back off now, okay? And don't let the, you know, I see the King of Swords there, and one of the things with this is don't let the voices in your head say that you can't, or that you don't know enough, or that, you know, who are you to do this? The better question is to ask, who are you not to shine, okay? So Pisces, January, go out there and shine.